Okay, so in this video, I just want to quickly test to make sure that these two, visually they look identical, but I just want to show you another method to triple check that those two images are identical. And the reason for this is we just want to make sure that if we take the mean of an image that only has one band, it's equivalent to this method where we took the first one because we're trying to test the generality of this method um, and the appropriateness of using this for any year in our data set. Is that fair? So I'm gonna go ahead and just paste this in. This is the starter snippet. We're going to test the generality of the function. And the question here is, does the first and mean deliver identical results for the B1 case? So the idea is that I've made a little container here and we want to test to make sure that the thing that we made, so I'm going to say that this is equal to the B1 that we made here by using the first. Are the pixel values that are stored in here exactly the same as the pixel values that are stored here? And there's a number of ways to do this, but a simple way is to well, let's look at the difference. And so if I say we're going to take that first image and subtract this one, then in theory, if what we should get is a raster where every single value is zero, right? Where there's no difference. So let's go ahead and see if that's the case. I'm going to say test. I'm going to define the viz parameters directly within this this line. So I'm going to say, let's see if there's a difference. So let's go min is -10, max is 10. I'm going to just still allow it to use grayscale, and this is going to be the kind of the test for equivalence, or I should just say the difference layer. Is that all right? And then I'm going to say I'm going to leave that as true because I'm not going to leave this layer. I'm going to comment it out if we're successful. So I'll hit save and then run. And what you should get is your screen should go gray, right? And the idea is that it's this neutral gray because that's halfway between black and white, if that makes sense. And then if we click on it, every single location that we click should be zero. Is that all right? So that's a quick way of just comparing. I didn't spell that right? So sorry. Difference. We're gonna go without right now. I got in at 1 in the morning last night, and so I'm a little foggy today, but that's it. Okay, so that looks like it worked, and so that served its purpose, and I'm gonna comment that out and just run it so that we don't keep running that, and then move on to the next step.